The headlines blaze across Manila, front pages and breaking news bulletins all carry a single, electrifying story. Today, September 21st, 2025, the Philippines reclaims its skies. As dawn breaks over the city, a new chapter in the nation's history begins, filled with hope and determination. The long-awaited Multirole Fighter jets have finally arrived, marking a new era for the Philippine Air Force. Sleek, powerful, and state-of-the-art, these aircraft represent years of planning, negotiation, and anticipation. This is more than a military upgrade. It's a declaration that the nation is ready to defend its sovereignty. The arrival of these jets is a message to the world. The Philippines stands vigilant and prepared. For decades, the country navigated tense waters with limited defense. Outdated aircraft and stretched resources forced the armed forces to make do, even as regional tensions simmered. Now, the sight of these jets on the tarmac signals the end of vulnerability and the start of credible deterrence. Their presence alone is a powerful statement, a visible shield for the archipelago. The roar of their engines echoes the nation's resolve, from Batanes to Tawi-Tawi. Every takeoff is a reminder that the country's skies are no longer unguarded, and its people no longer defenseless. Allies and adversaries alike are taking notice. The strategic balance in Southeast Asia has shifted. Regional powers are recalculating, and the Philippines now commands a new level of respect and attention. Across the archipelago, pride and relief are palpable. Families gather at air bases, children point skyward, and veterans shed tears of joy, knowing the nation is safer than ever before. This isn't just about hardware, it's about national pride and the ability to stand firm. The jets are a symbol of unity, resilience, and the Filipino spirit that refuses to yield. For the Air Force, it's a transformative moment, no longer forced to do more with less. Pilots and crew now have the tools they need to train, defend, and excel, inspiring a new generation to serve. These MRFs are tools of policy, enabling the Philippines to protect its interests and contribute to regional security. They open doors for new alliances, joint exercises, and a stronger voice in international affairs. As they take flight, they become the new symbol of the Philippine Eagle, soaring high with renewed purpose. The nation looks upward, confident that its guardians now watch from above, ready for whatever challenges may come. To truly understand the significance of today's developments, we must first look back at the long and complex history of the Philippine Air Force, a story marked by both triumph and adversity. Decades ago, the Philippine Air Force stood as one of Asia's most formidable air arms, flying advanced American jets and working in close partnership with the United States. The skies above the archipelago echoed with the roar of F-5s and other cutting-edge aircraft, symbolizing national strength and regional influence. However, as the years passed, economic crises, shifting government priorities, and budget constraints led to a gradual decline. Once bustling airbases fell silent, and the fleet aged without replacement. By 2005, the retirement of the last F-5S marked a somber turning point. For the first time in decades, the country found itself without supersonic combat aircraft, leaving a critical gap in its air defense. This air defense gap left the nation exposed. With thousands of islands and vast maritime borders, the Philippines struggled to monitor its territory or protect its fishermen from encroachment and illegal activities. The military's reactive posture, forced by limited resources, invited challenges to the country's sovereignty and emboldened those who would test its resolve. Highly trained pilots, prepared for high-performance jets, found themselves with nothing to fly. Yet despite the frustration, their dedication and spirit endured through years of uncertainty. Generations of airmen and their families served with hope, holding on to the dream that one day they would have the tools needed to truly defend their homeland. The arrival of new Multirole Fighter jets is more than just a technological upgrade. It restores lost capability, rekindles pride, and honors the legacy of those who waited in the shadows for so long. This moment is not just about acquiring new machines, it's about reclaiming a sense of purpose, national pride, and the ability to safeguard the skies once again. The patience, professionalism, and unwavering commitment of the Philippine Air Force are finally being recognized and rewarded as the nation looks to a brighter future. The long era of waiting and uncertainty is finally over. A new dawn has arrived for the Philippine Air Force. With modern jets soaring above, the Philippines is once again ready and able to patrol its skies, defend its territory, and project strength across its vast domain. At last, the nation's airmen can fulfill their true mandate: to protect, to serve, and to inspire future generations. These jets arrive amid rising tensions in the South China Sea. China's sweeping claims overlap with the Philippines' own waters, rich in resources and vital to the economy. Filipino fishermen and resupply missions have faced harassment and intimidation. Without credible air power, the Philippines has struggled to respond. The imbalance at sea has been stark. Chinese vessels outnumber and outmatch local forces. The lack of air cover left Philippine ships exposed and limited their options. Now, the new MRFs change the equation. Supersonic fighters can monitor, shadow, and protect, raising the cost for any aggressor. The Philippines gains new leverage to defend its rights and uphold international law. The jets are a crucial step toward a more robust defense posture in the West Philippine Sea. The arrival of multirole fighters transforms Philippine defense. These jets can fight enemy aircraft, strike ground or sea targets, and patrol vast maritime areas. Their flexibility is vital for a country with limited resources. In the West Philippine Sea, they provide rapid response and real-time surveillance. The presence of modern fighters deters potential adversaries and complicates their plans. A single jet buzzing a contested area sends a clear message of resolve. This is active archipelagic defense. Credible forces patrolling, not just reacting. The MRFs also boost alliance cooperation, allowing the Philippines to join complex exercises with partners. The PAF becomes a more capable, interoperable force. This strengthens regional stability and the network of like-minded nations. The impact extends beyond borders, reshaping the Philippines' role in regional security. Acquiring these fighters was a careful, strategic process. The main contenders, the American F-16 Viper and the Swedish Saab Gripen. The F-16 offers proven performance and deep U.S. interoperability. The Gripen is efficient, cost-effective, and designed for dispersed operations, ideal for an archipelago. Both would have been a leap forward, but the final choice balanced performance, cost, and strategic alignment. The selection process marked a shift to systematic, long-term defense planning. The chosen jet is tailored for the Philippines' unique needs and active defense strategy. It will patrol the skies and secure the nation's future for decades. This investment is more than just a technical upgrade. It's a powerful statement of national will and determination. It signals to the world that the Philippines is ready to stand tall and defend its interests, no matter the challenge. For Filipinos, these jets are not merely machines. They are a visible symbol of sovereignty, self-reliance, and the country's ability to chart its own destiny. Each flight is a reminder that the nation is no longer at the mercy of external threats. The era of helplessness is over. The nation now projects strength, resolve, and a renewed sense of purpose. The sight of these jets inspires confidence both within the military and among ordinary citizens. The psychological impact is profound, boosting morale, unity, and national pride. Families gather to watch air shows, children dream of becoming pilots, and communities feel safer knowing the skies are protected. Defense spending is always a tough choice, often debated and scrutinized, but security is the foundation of development. Without a secure environment, progress in other areas is difficult to sustain. Without stability, economic progress is fragile. Investors and businesses thrive when they know the nation is secure, and the people can focus on building a better future. This is not just an expense, it's insurance for the nation's future. A safeguard that ensures the sacrifices of today will protect the dreams of tomorrow. The MRFs are the crown jewel of the military's modernization, representing the cutting edge of technology and capability. They are part of a broader push for credible defense, integrating air, land, and sea assets. New ships, missile batteries, and advanced surveillance systems form a layered network of protection, making the country's defenses more robust and responsive than ever before. The jets are the ultimate expression of this strategy, a visible deterrent and a source of national pride, showing that the Philippines is ready to meet any challenge head-on. They represent the nation's unwavering commitment to protect its sovereignty, honor its heroes, and secure its future for generations to come. In investing in these capabilities, the Philippines is not just buying equipment, it is investing in its own peace, prosperity, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. The Philippines' new air power sends ripples across the Indo-Pacific. ASEAN neighbors see a stronger, more balanced region. For the US, it's a welcome step toward burden sharing and deeper alliance. The PAF can now join complex joint exercises, strengthening the Mutual Defense Treaty. Japan and Australia will also deepen cooperation, building a network of security partners. This collective effort upholds a rules-based order and counters revisionist powers. In Beijing, the move complicates China's calculations in the South China Sea. Air dominance near the Philippines is no longer assured. Chinese maritime forces must now consider a rapid, capable air response. Whether this leads to de-escalation or more assertiveness remains to be seen. One thing is clear: the Philippines has changed the region's security equation. Acquiring jets is just the beginning. The real challenge is integration. Training pilots, ground crew, and technicians is a massive undertaking. Pilots will master advanced avionics, sensors, and weapons through rigorous training. Years of preparation will produce a new generation of combat-ready airmen. Ground crews, the unsung heroes, will learn to maintain and repair these complex machines. A robust supply chain is essential. Jets grounded for lack of parts are useless. The PAF must also evolve its doctrine, shifting from defense to proactive operations. New strategies will integrate air, sea, and land forces for maximum effect. This transformation is challenging but vital for a modern, effective air force. The future of Philippine air power depends on the people behind the machines. September 21st, 2025, marks a turning point for the Philippines. The new Multirole Fighters are the voice of a nation determined to shape its own destiny. Integrating and operating these jets will require ongoing commitment. This is the centerpiece of a broader vision for a stronger, more resilient country. National security and economic prosperity are now linked as never before. The journey from grounded Air Force to resurgent power is a story of renewal. The PAF's courage and professionalism are finally matched by modern tools. These sky warriors are guardians, not aggressors, protecting freedom and peace. As the new eagles soar, they carry the hopes of a nation ready to meet the future. The skies, once a symbol of weakness, are now a domain of strength. The Philippine eagle is soaring once again.